Today's glitch is absolutely game breaking, allowing you to have unlimited attachments on any weapon that you have a blueprint of. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it today. Let's get right into it. Now, this is one of those glitches that will be patched extremely fast, similar to the unlock all glitch, so be sure that you do it soon, because with the unlock all glitch, for example, I still use the classes from that glitch to this day. They may have patched the method, they may not patch the effect, so make sure that you do this before it gets patched. You may be able to take advantage for the distant future. So your guns are going to look absolutely insane. You can see these clips here, but just for a record statement, I just want you guys to know, no, you will not get in trouble. They ban aimbotters and wall hackers, not little old you with an extra attachment, so don't worry about that. Now, just as an example, here is the gun that you just saw in game. I have changed nothing as a part of it. So you can see it's clearly glitched in the game, and I have attachments that are not present in my class. You can see it here, for example, this is that same class. Now, before we begin, make sure that you're subscribed and like the video. Those are the ways that you can support me. I'm going to include this in my Season 3 Reloaded glitch compilation. Now, I'm going to try to branch it out and make it more than just zombies, because there have been a lot of glitches lately. But make sure that you're subscribed so that you can keep up with these glitches. I try to post them as fast as possible and make the tutorials extremely clear so you guys can do this, take advantage of it, and save your classes before this glitch gets patched. Now, I highly anticipate this is going to be like the unlock all glitch and the zombie stash glitch, where they actually patch the method but they don't patch the effect. So if you do this glitch before they patch it, then you will be able to take advantage of it in the future. So here we are in the multiplayer pre-lobby menu, and I'm going to do this tutorial here for demonstration purposes. But the very first thing I want you to do is go into your weapons menu, and what we're going to be looking for is simple. Find yourself any gun that has an official blueprint. Now, make sure it is not a custom mod, but a pre-made gun template by Activision. So it's pretty simple to tell which one is which. You can see this one is obviously a custom mod, but when I go and find the AK-74U, which happens to be a gun that I previously have gotten blueprints for whatever reason, you're going to notice that that one actually does have an official blueprint. That's what we're going to be using as an example for this first weapon. Now, for this demonstration, we're going to be using Lightning Rod. Now, this one I'm using just simply because it's very flashy and you can tell exactly what's on this gun. So you can see I have a barrel, muzzle, under barrel, rear grip, and a stock. So you can see all of these here. You know that these are included as a part of the blueprint, but what I want you to start doing is removing each attachment one by one and then replace it with something that it doesn't have. So for example, we took off the stock and we threw on an optic. We took off the rear grip, we're going to throw on a magazine. So we're going to keep going through this process and changing out all of this. So what's going to happen in the end is all of the blueprint attachments that you originally have are going to be included as well. So you can see I actually replaced that attachment, so you want to remove them so that you can actually fill that fifth slot with something else. But keep in mind, all of these are going to be filled if you have the ability to. As you can see here, this is locked for me, either because of a different attachment or simply because I did not have them unlocked. So I'm going to go ahead and take off this one as well. You just want to take off everything that you can and then throw on new items in its place. And what's going to happen is you're going to have this really janky looking gun. It's going to look really weird. And so what I want you to do next is you're going to go ahead and save it as a custom mod. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to name it first, just so that I can keep track of this and I know what glitch it's from. I highly suggest that you do the same in case new created class type glitches come out. So one thing to keep in mind, once you save your custom mod, whatever optic that you actually switch after is going to be the optic that shows up. So for example, if you had some different optic that was attached to that gun before you save your custom mod, if you switch it after, that is what's going to show up. So it's a little glitchy. You'll see what I mean when you actually do this glitch. If you find that there's an optic on your gun that wasn't selected before, then just know that is exactly what's happening. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and throw on the KV broadside. I have another blueprint that I can actually use this as demonstration purposes. So as you can see, it has its all own attachments that actually come with the blueprint. And I'm going to go ahead and remove those and then replace them with attachments that it definitely did not have in the blueprint. So I'm going to pretty much switch up with other attachments. And this is the cool part about this, is that you're pretty much stacking all of the attachments that existing has and taking advantage of them while using new attachments. So it really allows you to take advantage of these blueprints, use what you want, and kind of take out what you don't. However, as you can see here, everything is included with this method. So I wanted to show you guys really how you could max out your attachments. Now, once I was done with the process, I noticed that I was actually missing an attachment. That was the laser from before. For whatever reason, it allowed me to attach it after. Probably something to do with, you know, the blueprint glitching. So if you guys have any trouble with these type of things, just make sure that you go back and double check your classes. Make sure that they have all new attachments and the fields that are included with the blueprint are blank. That's the basis. Very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up that AK-74U. So the whole point of this is to demonstrate exactly that you are actually stacking attachments. This is going to be the proof, so pay close attention. So first of all, I have the Merc foregrip here. I want you to pay attention to that because that is a very clear thing that you could see right in game, and I could say, hey, that's there, right? But I don't actually have it on the class. All right, so once you're done with that entire process, I know that was long and arduous, but once you get used to it, it is very, very easy to do. And again, set up as many classes as you can in the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and search for a small map mosh pit. Now, the only reason for this is so that we can actually view and make sure that things attach correctly. I highly suggest that you do this because before this gets patched, you need to make sure that your classes are set up in the way that you want them to be, right? Get the best classes set up that you can so that when you go into your games, you don't have some ridiculous class or you haven't set it up at all and you lose the opportunity to actually do this glitch. So we're gonna go into this game now and see what these weapons look like. All right, so here we are in multiplayer. So we're gonna check out the attachments that I mentioned to you guys to watch out for on these guns. So first of all, here we are with the AK-74U, and immediately you can see that attachment that I mentioned in the menu, the Merc foregrip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna physically pull up my class. I'm gonna show you that it is not on there. As you can see, under barrel is empty for the lightning rod, right? I can select one here, you know, you can see Merc foregrip in there. However, the gun clearly has it. So for both of these guns, you have the ability to actually stack those attachments and use them to your advantage. Now, I do have a ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous sight on my AK-74U, but that's okay because I'm only doing this for demonstration purposes. I'm making this video for you guys. But again, you need to be taking advantage and knowing what those little quirks are with the glitch. For example, just to reiterate, when you save the custom mod, that step of the glitch, you can set an optic after that, and whatever that is that you set after saving your custom mod will be the optic that shows up. And I forgot that fact, which is why I have a telescope on top of my submachine gun. So in conclusion, you should totally do this glitch before it gets patched. I highly anticipate that this glitch will be patched in days, not weeks. Season 3 Reloaded is about to come out, and I definitely am anticipating that this glitch will be patched by then. However, just like I said before with the unlock all glitch, simply put, when you saved your classes, they fixed the method in which you could create those classes with, but they did not fix those existing classes. So in other words, if you do the glitch before it gets patched, then you may have classes with maxed out attachments for the foreseeable future. I have no idea what they would do. It is the same as the stash glitch in Zombies. Think about it, guys. They patch these glitches, but they don't patch the effect. Just like the zombie stash glitch, you can have 150 stash, just don't touch it for now. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more, and I will catch you in the next video.